Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you two different tofu sandwich recipes. One of them is going to be a tofu egg sandwich and the other one is going to be a oven-baked pesto tofu sandwich of some sort. Both of these recipes are really good to bring to school, and I recommend them as lunch recipes. You can of course eat them for breakfast and dinner, but I myself usually make these for lunch. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. I'm going to bring you along in the process of making these recipes. So let's just get into the video. So the first recipe we're starting with is the tofu egg sandwich. Now here I'm just showing you the supplies you're going to be needing. So you're going to be needing a spatula, 2 tablespoons, 1 teaspoon, and a mixing bowl to mix everything in. And then the next thing you need is some tofu. I'm just using 1 block of pretty firm tofu. And then also some vegan mayonnaise. I found this at my local supermarket and it should be pretty easy to find anywhere. And then I'm also using some mustard. Make sure that you don't get like a honey mustard because that would not be vegan if you want to keep this 100% vegan. And then I have my spices. I'm using black pepper, paprika, onion powder, cayenne pepper, dill, and turmeric. So quite a few spices in this recipe. And then the next thing I have is some black salt, and this is what's going to give your tofu egg mix the eggy flavor that we're looking for. You might not be able to find that everywhere, but like a health food store should have it. And then here I have some apple cider vinegar. And then I have some bread here. I'm just using some gluten-free whole grain bread, but you can use whatever kind that you want. And then I have some romaine salad. I also have a cucumber. Then I also have some sprouts here. You can use whatever kind that you want. Here I also have a few radishes that are going to look really good in this sandwich. So I'm starting off with cutting my bread. I cut 2 slices of bread. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to toast my bread in the toaster. And I only show you that I toast these 1 time, but I actually do it twice. It depends how toasted you want them. So start by adding your vegan mayonnaise into your bowl. I added about 3 to 4 tablespoons of the vegan mayonnaise. That should be enough. And then I went in with the mustard. I added about 1 tablespoon. Then here I have the onion powder or garlic powder. You can use what you want. I use a teaspoon of that. And then I have some paprika. I'm using about half a teaspoon of that. And then the cayenne pepper, you just want to do a little sprinkle. And then for the turmeric, I did about a half a teaspoon. And then dill, I did a teaspoon. You can adjust that to your liking. I know not all people like dill. And then the black salt, I did 1 teaspoon. And then also for the pepper, I have a sprinkle of pepper, probably like half a teaspoon. And then you want to do 2 tablespoons of the apple cider vinegar. And then you are ready to mix everything together. Just make sure that everything is well combined. You can see here that it has a nice yellow color and everything is evenly mixed in. And then I'm going in with my block of tofu. I'm using firm tofu and I just crumble it into the sauce mixture that I have made. You don't have to crumble it very finely, but just so that there are no big chunks in there. And then your hands get really messy, but you can just wash them. And then you just mix everything until it's well combined again, and your egg tofu mixture is ready to go. Now to assemble your sandwich, I got my 2 toasted pieces of bread. I put some sprouts on top of the bread and then some cucumber. And then I also added the radishes on top of that. And then I went in with the tofu egg mixture. You don't have to make this sandwich look really pretty, but you know, I wanted to take a photo and for it to look pretty for this video, but usually I just put everything on there. I don't really care about how it looks. Then I put my pieces of salad on there, and there you go. Now for the next recipe, which is your pesto baked tofu sandwich. You are going to need a teaspoon, a bread knife or any other kind of knife, and then you want a regular knife and a baking tray and baking sheet. We're starting off with some pesto. You can use any pesto you like, just make sure it's vegan. And then you're gonna need some tofu again for this recipe. I used 1 block of firm tofu. And then you're going to need some hummus. You can switch it out for anything else. I also added some salsa into this recipe, but I forgot to show it. Then you need an avocado. Also some more romaine salad and cucumber. And then also some sprouts again and a carrot. And then I just started off with cutting some bread again, and I also toasted my bread this time twice again. And then I cut my tofu. I just cut it like, yeah, you can see it in the video. You can cut it however you want, but I thought this would be the easiest way to do it. And then I moved over to spreading the pesto on top of the tofu. So I did about 1 to 2 teaspoons on each slice of tofu. And then you want to place it in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. Then I moved over to making the salsa and hummus dressing or like sauce to spread onto the sandwich. So I did about 2 to 3 teaspoons of salsa and 2 to 3 teaspoons of hummus and just mixed it all together. When your tofu is done in the oven, you can get your bread and start putting your sandwich together. This one got pretty big as you see, but you know, that happens. So just take your hummus and salsa mixture and just spread it evenly onto the 2 slices of bread. When that is all done, you want to move over to your sprouts. And I put my tofu on after the sprouts, and then I added some cucumber, trying to make it look pretty again. You of course don't have to do this, but I wanted to make it look nice for the picture and for the video, of course. And then I did some carrots, and then lastly I did some avocado on top. Well, just kidding, I did the salad at last. So this is how the sandwich looks, and I think it looks pretty nice. Great success! So for this video. These sandwiches are really great to really bring anywhere with you. You can just put them in, you can just put them in a Tupperware like this, and you can bring them to school or to work or anywhere else that you have to go when you're eating lunch. Yes, if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and click that subscribe button down below if you want to see more of me and what I do here on my channel. I would also really appreciate it if you click the bell button down below so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day and a week, and yes, I will see you next time. Bye. We've been going round, and we're partying, 'cause I knew that I call you out.